Hi, I'm Katharine Gourley and I work for the people team at Travelodge. I look after the recruitment team and we recruit everything from team members up to regional directors, so thousands of vacancies every year. And I also look after the regional business partnering team, so we're out and about supporting our district managers and our hotel managers to make sure we create a really great people experience in our hotels. So I'm here today doing MJ's 3 questions in 3 minutes, and I'm going to start off with my first question, which is, what do I look for in a CV? Now, I read thousands of CVs every year, so really important for me is to make sure that you keep it brief and keep it relevant, and remember that this is the one chance that you could have to get that job that you really want. By relevant, I mean focus on the job that you're applying for. So make sure that your skills that you're demonstrating are relevant to that job. I started off my career in events management and I did that up until I moved into HR 12 years ago. So now it's not really relevant that I put on my successes that I had when I was in events management and focus more on what I'm achieving in my current roles now. If you think you need more time or space on your CV or you want to demonstrate more of your skills, why don't you put in links to something else? So for chefs and mixologists, you could put in a link to a work-based Instagram page where I can see pictures of your food, the cocktails that you create, and it just gets to tell me a little bit more about you as a person. And remember, always get someone to proofread your CV for you. You can write it so many times that you don't even spot the mistakes that you've got in there. So it's always great to have another person's eyes on there. The second question for today is my best networking tip. Now, if you're anything like me, the thought of networking absolutely fills you with dread. I can't imagine anything worse than walking into a room full of people that I don't know and having to introduce myself. So why don't you interact on social media with people? Follow the people on Twitter that interest you. Go onto Instagram, read the blogs that people post and comment on their feeds. You might not get a response every time, but you might build up some really great relationships while you do it. And for myself and MJ, we have a great relationship now where we tag each other in contents and stories that we know each other would really enjoy. And the third question I got asked today was, what's the best piece of advice I've received in my career? Now, I've been in the industry quite a while now, which means that I've received loads of advice, some of it great, some of it not so great. But I've chosen what to take on board. And one of the most important things that was ever said to me was, don't criticise other teams until you're confident you're 100% perfect. We all know what it's like out there. Reception blame housekeeping, housekeeping blame maintenance, maintenance blame reception, and it happens in every single department, in restaurants, in hotels, all across our industry. But actually, it's a lot easier if we just focus on making sure that we do our own jobs absolutely perfectly and control all of those elements that we can control. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, just make sure that you're doing your job as best you can. So that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed my 3 minutes. I hope I haven't gone over my 3 minutes, otherwise I'll be in massive trouble with MJ and she'll be cutting the relevant bits out. I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're all able to use this time as a bit of an opportunity to reflect on what's important to you in your career and your lives. And let's hope that the world gets back to some kind of normality as soon as possible. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.